Welcome back to another episode of that Stay Off My Grass podcast. You got your boy, Sons, fan Randy in the building, and that's not how I wanted to go into All-Star break, but here we are, man. So we got the OKC Thunder. Shout out to them on the second night of a back-to-back. And it was just low energy tonight. I feel like after that first quarter, like it started to get out of hand, and we just really didn't have any answers. So I feel like this game would be a perfect game as a team, like to just sit with, go over the break, and just look at it and kind of dissect and figure out how to get better. Because I feel like it was a lot of things tonight to take from this loss. You know what I'm saying? Even though at some point I think we went down by like 31, and I was close to cutting it off. But with this team, you just never know. Because I think the last time we played OKC, we went down 25, and I said fuck it. And then by the time I got home, we damn near, like, I was like fourth quarter, we only down by 3, and I'm like, what is happening? So with this team, that's the gift and curse where it's like you can't turn it off. So yeah, I stayed the majority of this game and just was like, ugh, like nobody had the energy tonight. I feel like nobody was trying to win. I feel like nobody did the winning plays. Like we was just missing shots, giving them the ball. Like I do want to credit OKC and their defense. I feel like their defense did rattle us tonight, but I feel like some of that was also like us just doing stupid turnovers, just giving them the ball, just not taking good looks. Um, they would kind of stand us up around the perimeter a lot, and where was my main thing. Where I was watching, I was like, okay, like going into this All-Star break, I think Colin Gillespie got to take this game and try to figure out a way. Like the cat is out the bag now. Like everybody knows that you can shoot out the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody know you shoot lights out and that you're a shooter. So like catching teams by surprise is over with now. So he kind of got to find a way to score. You know what I'm saying? Because we try to draw up a way for him to score, and to me, it don't really work because nobody on this team really sets hard screens like that. So it's like they try to use a double screen, or like they kind of telegraph it, especially like if you just switch it, then it's easier to guard. But yeah, so it's kind of hard to get him open, and it seems like we try for at least 12 seconds every night to try to get him open from 3, to try to find him a look. And then by the time he actually get the ball, it's only 4 seconds left, and we got a grenade. You know what I'm saying? Type situation. So we had a lot of that tonight. So I feel like Colin Gillespie got to take a step back, reflect, and be like, all right, like how could I, if they taking this away, how is it a way for me to get the ball and still like get them to play honest or whatever the case may be, or just to find a way to score? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it a back door, or I don't know what he might see in the film or what they can come up with schematically to try to figure it out. But I do think that as a team, we focus on that. We rely on that too much. If it's not him, then it's Grayson Allen. You know what I'm saying? And then especially now Grayson Allen is out, it looks a little bit more crazier when you don't have that, like that balance. You know what I'm saying? Or like that the defense don't got to play as honest as if Grayson Allen was out there. And Royce O'Neal definitely wasn't helping making them pay. So it was just bad. You know what I'm saying? But Dylan Brooks tonight finished with 23, 9 and 19. He tried. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I could ask for. He tried. He tried to lead the charge, tried to lead the comeback, but it just, like I said, it was the second night of a back-to-back. Nobody, you could just feel the energy. Everybody was just ready to go for All-Star break. That's just honestly what it was. Mark Williams finished with 6 tonight, but it was frustrating watching it because, like, I don't know if it's just me and maybe I'm tripping. I don't know, like the speed of the players or whatever, but I feel like there is moments in transition where we could get Mark Williams the ball, and I feel like they just don't do it. And I don't know if it's because we don't have a point guard. I don't know if it's because we don't have playmakers on this team. I don't know if it's just because they just don't see him. And especially on a night like tonight, where I feel like, okay, we should take advantage of the mismatches that we do have. And I feel like Hartenstein was definitely a mismatch and also kind of exposed it, but we just let up on it. You know what I'm saying? Like Oso was taking him off the dribble. He would pull him out in the perimeter and blow by him and go get a dunk. And he did that, I want to say 2 or 3 times. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, let's just try to run until they do something else. And then it just opened it up for everybody else. But for whatever strange reason, we went back to trying to set up a Colin Gillespie 3 and that. But I feel like, tonight we should have been exposing or hunting the mismatch. And I feel like Isaiah Hartenstein, especially on the perimeter, and we got like faster, quicker bigs, I feel like we should take advantage of that. And especially, like I said, in transition, Mark Williams is beating him down the court. So it's like, if he beat him down the court, just find him in transition to get it to him. but I feel like they just never really got him the ball. So that's just a gripe of mine when I watch it on TV. It's just like, dog, just feed him just for the easy bucket, just the easy two. Just, you know what I'm saying? Stop the bleeding. But that maybe that's just me. Jordan Goodwin had a decent night. He finished with 12 and 4 and 4. Somebody that surprised me tonight, and I feel like if we would have played him earlier or if we'd have played him longer, then I think we might have a different outcome or the game might have looked a little bit different. Was Rasheer Fleming. I feel like he brought that defensiveness, he brought that the active hands, he brought the energy, he brought rebounding and shit like that. So I just don't understand like why he gets so buried in the bench, especially on a night like tonight, especially on a back to back, and especially when he came in the game, he played good. Like he played decent. He chopped down the lead a little bit, got some boards. Was, you know what I'm saying? He just, the thing that is killing me, he just can't make his threes when we need them. Like when we need the threes, he don't make them. But in garbage time, when it's like, all right, like the game is over, like he'll start knocking shit down. But it's like we need this three to chop this shit down to 10 or 9 or whatever, or 7. Like he always missed that one, and I feel like, is that the reason why that's like he can't get on the court? But yeah, but shout out to OKC, man. They played hard tonight. Jalen Williams was really the killer tonight. Like if you sat down and you watched this game, I feel like both of the Williams was killing us. But yeah, we just couldn't do nothing. And it seemed like everybody from OKC was just hitting, like just lucky shit too. Like it would hit the front of the rim, bounce one more time, and then just go in. And I feel like everybody just had that shooter's touch tonight. So it's just one of those nights for OKC. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't take us for granted this time, so they didn't let us back in the game. And so it wasn't nothing we could really do. You know what I'm saying? I think Devin Booker was a late scratch tonight because I feel like when I checked it this morning, when I checked it in this afternoon, it said that he was playing. And then I go cut on the TV and I'm like, what the fuck? Devin Booker's on the bench. So I was just like, that's weird. And then Jalen Green obviously is a game time decision or just day to day. So yeah, so it's just it was just one of those tough games. I hate to go into All-Star break like this, but it is what it is, man. Yeah, hopefully they can get some rest, reset, and just focus in on the 6th seed or trying to get it out the play-in, because I don't want to be in the play-in because I think it can get tricky. And I feel like if we go into the play-in, then we probably not gonna make the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like I could see that happening for us, like where we lose twice and it's like fuck. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so hopefully we can focus in, lock in, and try to steal one of that 6th or that 5th spot, because it's definitely there. So we could definitely bust a move and try to make something happen in the second half of the season, or hopefully we just don't fall apart, because we have seen that in the past where it's like we play good now, and in the second half of the season we just fall apart. So yeah, till next time, man. Peace.